This is World War II.
Yeah, WW2, yes.
And you said that when I asked you about the war and why you went into the military, could you explain why you would enlist?
I was drafted.
You were drafted.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
was
good
drafted.
reason, yeah.
You know, Christine, and during the war, Mr. Roosevelt was the president in our country here. And then there's a picture, Uncle Sam finger like that. You know.
We want you.
Yeah, we want you.
Is that the one in Uncle Sam? And so
that's
you thought
Uncle
he
Sam,
was
yeah.
pointing at you.
Yeah, pointing at you. It was if you look at him on the billboard, you know, and then you look at him, that's him. It's you know, you have to go. So I get my induction center, and I went to the Monterey, California.
Okay.
And then they shipped me to the Albany, Maryland.
Maryland.
That's how I get my basic training and then technical training. I was training how to repair guns, you know, like a pistol, you know, pistol, and a rifle, M1, and 45 carbine. Some people call carbine. I know how to repair those.
How to repair those guns.
Oh yes, that's my job.
Now, were you one of the only Chinese Americans at that time?
To repair gun, yeah, I was the only one. But there's a lot of Chinese in there. Technical training to repair gun. After that, they shipped me back to the to the Bay Area. Let's see, by the Camp Stoneman, West Virginia.
Oh, you went to West Virginia?
Yeah, I sent me back to West Virginia.
Well, you were all over the place.
Oh gosh, yeah, tell me about it. And then I get the, and then they shipped me the Africa, and the Algiers, and the Casablanca.
So you went to Casablanca,
and
Africa.
Algiers, and then they shipped me to Bombay.
Now, did they ship you or did you volunteer?
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's the right way to say it. So every time they look and say, well, volunteer, I put my hands up.
Why? Why would you put your hands up right then?
Christine, I feel it was my war. The war when the Japanese bombed the Pearl Harbor. And I feel, you know, my obligation to be American. So I volunteer. Every time they ask for a volunteer, I put my hands up. But when they saw me put the hands up, they say, here goes another sucker, you know.
Here goes another sucker. That's important. Here goes another sucker. But you had a sincere love of your country.
Oh, yeah. I love the country because I was in the front, die for the people back home.
Yes, protecting us.
See, because I protect them. Yeah, that's right. But anyway, I enjoy my service. I enjoy that. And then from there, they shipped me to Bombay and then Calcutta. And I over there for 6 months, and the replacement, they want some more volunteer. I put my hands up. They shipped me over the Ham. Went to China.
To China?
Man, I went to China. I went to Kunming, China.
Now, you were actually born in China.
I was born in China, yeah.
And when did you move from China to the United States?
I think 1937, I think. 1937.
So you're a teenager? You were how old?
Yeah, almost about that. Yeah. Yeah.
And so was it very different to go from China to the United States?
Yeah. Well, it was pretty hard, but you know, I was doing okay. No problem.
What was the most difficult transition? What was the hardest part, do you think?
The hardest part is to learn the language.
To learn the language, yes.
Yeah. After that, no problem. My great-grandfather was here first.
Your great-grandfather was here?
Yeah.
Wow.
They working side by side with the Irish. They built the SP and the Union Pacific.
Oh, so they were working the Chinese and the Irish and...
Side by side.
Side by side to build Union Pacific?
Yeah.
Wonderful, wow.
They built the railroad, Union Pacific. And then I remember my grandfather. When I come in here, I remember my grandfather.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, and my father.
Your father also participated. He was a soldier in World War I.
Yeah, he was in World War I. And I was in WW2. Guess what?
Oh boy.
My oldest son was in the Vietnam War.
Your oldest son was in the Vietnam War.
Yeah. They shoot him down. He, you know, in a pilot. He was a pilot, and when the what is it? The helicopter, they shot him down.
He was a helicopter pilot, and they shot him down in Vietnam.
In Vietnam.
Now, was he
Twice.
Twice? Oh, that's really bad luck. 2 times.
Yeah, it was.
But he's now he was captured one time.
He was captured, but they let him go because he's Chinese.
Now, why would they let him go? Because he is Chinese?
Because they got a lot of Chinese engineers there.
That help with building the roads.
They build a bridge, they build a highway.
Uh-huh.
Because they don't have the technician, and they use the Chinese in there.
Wow.
See, Chinese, a lot of engineers, Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
So they flew to Vietnam, they built the bridge overnight. And then they built a highway when we bombed the, when we bombed the Vietnam. That's what happened.
Wow. That's so if he were not Chinese, he would have been captured.
Yeah. Well, he has a friend with him. It's a Caucasian guy.
A
But
friend
they let
of-
him both guy. They let the Chinese guy, they let the Caucasian guy say, get out of here. So, they say, get out of the way. So they let him get out.
And weren't you just so extremely scared for your son? I mean, I know you were in service and your father was in service, but it's your son. And do you feel maybe how your father would have felt when you went to war?
Yeah, I know that. Christine, in 3 generations, 5 of this country. How many families have 3 generations can fight for this country?
Yeah.
Hardly anybody that I know. Maybe 2 generations, but 3, no. See? So anyway, when I come back, and I was happy.
You came back into your city after the war. How was it different?
Well, people were nice. People were nice. And those years, you was in the WW2. And then because we won the war.
So they were proud, and they
were very proud.
of you? Do you think that they respected your son in coming back from Vietnam?
Oh, yeah.
As
well,
much?
They like that, but they don't care that much. See, Christine, those days, the Vietnam was not the war. The Vietnam, see, I remember President Johnson, on the re-election, he took over the Kennedy's job, right?
Yes, Kennedy's job.
When the Kennedy was
assassinated.
Yeah. So, and then he said, people remember, he said, I will not send my boy go to Vietnam. He was, oh, come on, he was a liar. You let's face it. He was not telling the truth. After a few months later, after he got elected, he sent more than 50,000 American people went to Vietnam. My older son, Junior, went over there twice.
2 times, yeah.
Not only once. When they come back, R&R. See?
So when they came back, they sent him back out again.
He volunteered.
He volunteered.
I say, son, you don't have to go back and say, Dad, that's my war. I say, son, the Vietnam War is not like the World War II.
It's different.
Yeah. I say, it's not our war. I say, Mr. Kennedy started that.
Yeah.
President Kennedy started that. Christine? Yeah.
You have 5 sons.
I have 5 sons.
You have 5 sons, and you were married for 53 years.
53 years.
What is the secret? 53 years.
Well, no secret. The secret is from my wife.
She's an angel. And
Yeah.
she's been wonderful to hear the history. And, I just want to say, what do you love the most about San Francisco right now? I mean, if you had to say...
I like the landmark. I like the city. Very complex. And the people, very nice. Good.
Thank you. ChristinaMarie.tv. I'm Christina Marie.
Good.